Hey, welcome back to Truckin, California with Velox 18. We are hanging out in Southern California, waiting for our appointment to pick up, but we've already delivered a load this morning, so we got to rewind all the way back to this morning so that you guys can see how we got to where we are right now. So we're gonna roll the tape back. I don't know. I always try and come up with something that says roll in it so we can roll the music, but it's starting to get old for me. So I don't know if it's starting to get old for you guys, but it's kind of starting to get old for me. But I still like to roll the music. Just I don't gotta have a pun for it every time, all right? There's no pun this time, all right? Just roll the music, and then we'll see what happened this morning and how we got to where we are now. All right, here's where I slept last night. Not exactly, you know, like a bad neighborhood per se, but you know, not like a good neighborhood either. And I'm in the dang dirt. So this is what hours of service rules make us do. Made me dirty up my truck, my clean truck, just so I could sleep close to the receiver. We're gonna get over there and make this delivery. All right, we're headed down Mill Street in San Bernardino. Got the sun coming up just over the San Bernardino mountains, and this street dead ends into the Stater Brothers distribution center. So we are going to be going through this light up here and into their facility, and we're on time for our 6:30 appointment. This is the same appointment time I had last week for this same load. It's a load of ice cream coming from Henderson, Nevada, negative 15 degrees, and it took me 4.5 hours to get out of here, and I said, I probably won't be back here. Well, guess what? I'm back here. I was trying to build out a schedule with some loads, and I had this idea in my mind to get out to Phoenix, and I found a load that could take me out there from Riverside tonight, and so I wanted to get down over here into Riverside, San Bernardino, Ontario, that area from Vegas, and this was the load that was available. So this is what we're doing today, and it's funny because we're picking up at the same place we picked up last time we delivered here, and it's the same setup. I deliver here early in the morning, and then I go over there and pick up in the evening time. So we literally have all day. They can take as much time as they want, and it won't affect us. Not too much anyway. So we just got to get over here and check in, and there's gonna be a long line to check in back at the cooler back there at the refrigerated section, and you know, it'll just take as long as it takes. But let's get checked in and check in with you guys a little bit later on. Now let's see how long this line is this time. It seems like it's pretty much standard that this line is long in the mornings. So let's go and check it out. I'll be honest, there's more trucks in docks this morning than there was last time I was here. You guys see that? Here, I'll swing over so the camera can see it. Look at that line. You can't even see the whole line because how many guys there are over there. Alright, we got assigned a door. Actually, we were assigned the door at the gate, and I'm so tired I didn't even realize that he said go check in, but it said door 151 on it. So I could have come over here and docked in here first and then went and got in line, but I mean, I don't think it would save me any time really, because what takes time is the line. Getting docked in here doesn't take any time. But I'm gonna get in here, get docked in, and shoot. We'll be in and out of here, I think. I mean, maybe in and out, maybe a slight exaggeration, but still. We'll open those doors up and get docked in. Let's go. All right, we're empty, but trying to get my lumper fee paid with Swift is always an adventure. My guy Cooper is not in the office today, so I had to call the main number, sat on hold for 10 minutes. Finally, I got someone who answered. He was nice, but I could tell he was new. He didn't really know. He was very slow on like trying to figure out what he wanted to do, how he could do it. And finally, he transferred me over to another like guy in the same department that could get me the lumper fee. And of course, I got sent to voicemail. So I left a voicemail, and I don't know. I guess we'll wait and see if that guy calls back. I'll probably call the main number back and just see if I can wait on hold again and see if I can get someone else, because they don't reimburse. If I pay out of my own pocket, they don't reimburse for the lumper fees, and it's $278 on a $1,400 load. So I ain't doing it. I'll sit here all day long until they get me the money code. So I got until 7 p.m. tonight before I got to pick up my next load. So that's what I'm doing. So anyway, we'll get it figured out. We'll get a money code, and I'll get the heck out of here pretty soon. I still don't have a green light, so it's not like I'm sitting here when I could be leaving. It's still need the green light before I can get out of here. So anyway, I'll catch up with you guys later. All right, I have my paperwork, but he told me that they put 2 pallets of product back in the trailer. So 2 rejected pallets, and it's either damaged or it's products that they don't carry. So I'm gonna pull up from the dock right now, and we'll find out, and call Swift Night, which is fun because they're not easy to get a hold of, and we'll see what we're supposed to do. But got some time before I have to get it taken care of, but I don't know, could be a frustrating day. We'll I'm not putting that out yet. I'm not gonna make a decision yet about how bad today's gonna be, but it's not a good start. Let's see what happens. All right, let's see what we got here. Doesn't look damaged to me. Yeah, it's just 100 calorie creamsicle bars. They probably just don't carry that product. It's a whole pallet full. All right, I gotta call the broker and find out where they want me to take it, or if I'm just gonna go and hand out ice cream on the side of the road. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, after a little bit of time, we found a food bank over here that would take this stuff. So I don't know how I'm gonna get in here. This is the way she told me to come in, but this looks sketchy. But we'll figure it out, and we'll donate this 1 pallet to a food bank, and try to make the best of our day here. Best way we know how. This is gonna be silly. All right, well, I'm gonna navigate around in here. I'm trying to miss curbs and all that, so I will. I'll catch up with you guys. I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. All right, they brought a pallet jack out to me. We just pallet jacked that one pallet out to the edge of the trailer, and they picked it up with the forklift. And I have a feeling this guy is going to want to get over up here at Interstate 10 at the on-ramp. Either that or he's riding that person's bumper for no reason. But kind of interesting. We'll see how this plays out, because I'm empty, so I'm not getting off the line slow. Drag race. Wasn't even a race. Why was he gonna come up there and throw the challenge out like that and then not do it? I don't get it, man. I really don't. Yeah, you go ahead, bro. I rolled my window down and just pointed like, "You trying to go right?" And he gave me the, "Yeah, I'm trying to go right." And I said, "All right, go ahead." So we're not racing. I'm gonna let him go. He really wanted to get up there in front of me, so I'm gonna time it up to where he can get over in front of me. 'Cause I'm a nice guy. You don't know how badly I just want to dust him off the line though, and just be like, "Oh man, sorry, you're too slow. It's too bad." Nah, we can't do that. Can't do that. What's the point? Look at that freeway up there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's moving pretty slow. So be the first winner to go sit in traffic. Good job. Ain't nobody need to be in a hurry right now. So that wasn't as much fun as I thought it'd be. All right, we made it over here to a shady spot just down the road right there from the shipper we're gonna be picking up from tonight. I ordered some Chick-fil-A through Uber Eats, and I spend way too much money on Uber Eats. That's just a fact of the matter, but it's really convenient for trucks to be able to get where you need to go, to get your clock where it needs to be, and also there's more options than, I mean, not that I pick like really good options, but there's not very many Chick-fil-A's I can go to with where there's truck parking anywhere nearby, especially not in Southern California. So definitely Uber Eats is like a Southern California and like Vegas thing for me. It's not so much like when I'm in Northern California where I know all the little nooks and crannies and spots where I can tuck the truck. And so I think eventually I'll learn, the little restaurants and places I can go. But for now, I was going to go to Farmer Boys and they were packed out. Not a single truck parking spot. It's Friday afternoon, so I think some guys, are trying to get parking for the weekend. So they're trying to take the good spots. Southern California, good luck finding truck parking. So we just came over here, we ordered some stuff, and I got to email, I got to schedule all those loads for my direct customer. I've got to schedule the pickups and the deliveries. So there's a lot of logistics I got to work on right now, because those are going to start picking up late next week. And I got them on like a rhythm. We're just going to be doing the same thing over and over and over again. So the exciting part will be trying to find backhauls, because I'm trying to find a backhaul right now just for the first one, and I can't find anything. So that'll be where the excitement comes in. But for now, basically we're just I just got to get emails sent to the people that I need to get emails sent. I wanted to do it sooner than this. It's 2 o'clock on Friday, so I wanted to get it done this morning, but Stater Brothers took forever, and when I was there, I had no reception, man. It was terrible. I was having a hard time sending text messages, so I couldn't do it. So now, and then they left that pallet on the truck, and so that took a while. But anyway, now we're at the point where we can take care of business. That's where having someone like, you know, having my wife do more administrative stuff would come in handy. But you know, once you do a little bit of the administrative stuff, you kind of got to take a lot of it. Like there's just, I don't know. It's to me, it's like you're all in, because there's so many things that I would have to communicate to her throughout the day for her to like take care of something that would take me 2 minutes, and it takes us like 5 minutes of talking for her to get it, and for me to, you know, then I still have to send an email to her to convey everything that needs to be conveyed so that she can send an email. I mean, it's just kind of one of those things where she's either got to be the one that answers the phone, that answers all the emails, that does everything, or she's just fills in when I need something specific from her, which she does. But otherwise, I'm more comfortable just doing it all myself, because it doesn't really take that much off my plate to send an email to her instead of an email to the lady at the customer. So, hey, that's how I see it. But it does put me behind the 8 ball today, so I got to catch up on some stuff. And yeah, we're right here. We're ready to go. We're 4 hours early for our appointment. Actually, 5 hours early, but they let us check in an hour early here, so 4 hours early before we can get in there. So I'm gonna probably do this and then lay down a little bit, because I know after I eat, I'm gonna be ready for a nap. Anyway, all right, let me take care of this stuff, and I'll catch up with you guys when I get my food. I just love you so much. I've been thinking about you night and day. I've been dreaming about you. I wake up and I've got tears running down my face because I love you so much. So much. I just can't wait to eat you. All right, I took care of some business. I laid down a little bit. I tried to reply to a few comments on YouTube. Thank you guys for leaving comments. I'm sorry I don't get to as many of them as I used to. I used to get to every single comment, but I don't know, man. I'm busy. And sometimes it's like it's hard to sift through the good comments from the bad comments, and so I started like kind of just not replying to any, because I wouldn't want to reply to like the 1 or 2 negative ones in there. And but that's not cool to you guys who leave cool ones, who leave good comments. So anyway, try to keep up on that a little bit better. But anyway, we're about 15 minutes away from being able to check in. We can only check in an hour before our appointment time, and yeah, man, we're having a good time. Here, let me spin this around, because I want to go over the numbers real quick. Hold on. All right, so the last couple days, we've done 2 loads, one of them out to St. George, Utah, and then from Henderson over here to San Bernardino. And I wanted to kind of go over those numbers, because I haven't been breaking down the numbers per load lately. But those 2 loads paid $3,900, so just under $4,000, $3,900, and the total miles to go from Hillmar to St. George, and then deadhead over to Henderson, grab that load, go to San Bernardino, and then to end up over here. So it's like total miles as of right now for this trip is 992. So 3,900 divided by 992 is $3.93 a mile. So we're just under $4 a mile, which I think is not half bad, if you ask me. And you know, we're keeping the truck rolling. We're working through the weekend tonight. We're doing some Friday night trucking. It's not Friday night chicken lights though. I don't know what we're picking up over here. I'll have to wait and see what it is, but it's not chicken, I don't think. So we can't do Friday night chicken lights, but we're definitely doing some Friday night trucking. So we're probably only gonna drive for a little while after we get loaded tonight. Kind of depends on how long they take, actually. If they take a long time, I might just park somewhere out here on the street and go to sleep and then truck it all tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, so $3.93 a mile, man. That's not bad for the first 2 legs of our journey. And then this load tonight pays almost $1,500. I think it's like $1,465. I don't know. It's an Uber load. They just set their price, and I wanted to get out to Phoenix, and I was gonna try and go down to Nogales after I got to Phoenix, but I ended up taking another load that brings me back to SoCal. So I kind of I'm kind of, you know, zipping around a little bit, but you know, if I can do that for $3.93 a mile, I'm cool. I'm good. I'm straight. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. And then we got to get back next week. So I booked a load today for Monday to get me back up to Northern California. Take a day off, and then we got to hit it hard starting next Thursday. We're gonna be just running those loads that I booked directly with the customer. They got 8 loads for me that I got to just do. I'm gonna end up doing 2 a week because the receiver doesn't receive on Saturday or Sunday, so I can't do any more than 2 a week. It's impossible. So I'd love to. I wish I could, but I can't. So I mean, I could if I just deadheaded back, but I can't do that. I can't afford that. So anyway, that's where we're at. So I'm gonna go turn the reefer on, get it cooling, and yeah, after that we'll just get in there and get loaded up. All right, we got checked in over here. We got docked in. Sun went down. A lot's happened since I checked in with you guys. I was hanging out over here with my buddy Jason and his dad Edwin, and just talking trucking, man. Talking trucks. Edwin's been doing this a long time, and Jason, he's only 16 years old. He already knows more about trucking than I do. So it's good meeting you guys if you watch this. And yeah, so that's what I did for the first half hour I was here, was just hang out with those guys and talk trucking. So I just enjoy it, man. I enjoy talking to guys who've been doing this a lot longer than I have, and they have a lot of perspective most of the time. So it was fun. But we're getting loaded up, look, rocking and rolling the trailer right now. So we're getting loaded, and won't be too long now, hopefully. All right, we got loaded up. We actually got loaded up a long time ago. We got loaded up at 8:30, so I had a 7 p.m. appointment. I showed up at 6 p.m. and I got loaded at 8:30. I closed my doors and everything at 8:30, and then the guy told me, he said, well, you know, like kind of like the foreman, he just left, so he can't check the paperwork and give it to the shipping clerk. So he's gonna be on break until 9 o'clock. I said, all right, no worries. I said, I'll just go in there a little bit later. You know, everyone's got to eat. No big deal. And then he's like, yeah. He's like, sometimes there gets to be a line that forms over there, so you might want to, you know, just go wait in there, put your sweatshirt on. So I was like, all right, I'll just go wait in there, put my sweatshirt on, waited until 9, and then I realized he came back, but the shipping clerk went on her break just like 10 minutes before he came back. So then I had to wait for him. For her to come back too. So I didn't get out of there until it's now 9:45. So kind of a bummer, man. Kind of a bummer. But that's okay. We just gotta check out here with the guard and seal it up. No, loaded. Yeah.
You have a paper?
Yeah.
You sealed on there already?
No, I have it right here. You want me to pull forward or?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, so anyway, so now we're, you know, it's kind of a bummer to, you know, to be leaving this late, but I don't really want to pull over on the side of the road up here and sleep. So I think I'm just gonna get a little drive in and hopefully make it across the border into Arizona. And there's a couple truck stops just across the border, so that's my plan right now. And if I get a little tired, you know, there's truck stops in Palm Springs, Coachella, so you you know, I'll see what I need to do. But for now we're just gonna truck it. I did get a little nap in earlier, so I didn't get that like good nap in where you wake up and you're like, where am I, kind of a nap. But I had that like restful, like dozing in and out of sleep kind of nap. So I'm not running on empty. That's how I'll word it. I'm not running on empty. I'm not feeling terrible, so we're gonna truck it a little bit because I don't want to sit around over here. But all right, we'll get on down the road and I'll check in with you guys when we get a little further down the road and when I decide what we're gonna do, how far we're gonna get tonight. Alrighty, red light. All right, we trucked it all the way over here. We're crossing the state line right now into Ehrenberg, Arizona, and there's a couple truck stops up here, and seemed like they might have parking, so we'll take a look and we'll see. Crossing over the Colorado River right now, so this that's right, it's a Flying J. It's a Flying J, man. It's not a Pilot, it's a Flying J. But yeah, this is where we're gonna call it tonight, and it's about 12:30, a little after 12:30, so that's about it looks kind of full, man. I should have reserved parking earlier because I saw there was like 12 spaces available, but I just kind of thought, well, let's just roll the dice instead of spending 15 bucks on a parking spot, you know. But yeah, so this is it, man. This is what we're doing. Gotta find parking now. All right, we did a lap around the whole place, and I think that pickup did too. That pickup crisscrossed me while we were going through the. All right. You see, I'm gonna have to figure something out. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so we ended up finding some parking, but it's not at the truck stop. I'm glad I didn't pay for parking. It said there was 12 open spots here on the Pilot app, and I'm telling you, there's not 12. Oh, and those are the pay for parking, you know, like the 12 prime spots they call them. They're usually up towards the front, and but guys park there without paying for them, so then they're not registered as paid, you know, as paid for, so they say they're open, but they're not. Some places have like little placeholders, but this one doesn't, so all those spots are taken, even if I wanted to buy one for 15 bucks. So we just got to come all the way down this road right here, almost into the Colorado River, before we find our parking spot. We're not even parked right here where this truck is at the Boss shop here. We're parked another property beyond that. It's like an old, it's just the foundation of an old gas station. And so me and another truck found some cement to park on, but there's a lot of dirt all around us. And you know, there's actually people parking, they're camping, like, I don't know, on the foundation of the old building, I think is probably what it is, because it's like a big cement slab. But they have like a full-on campfire going and stuff. Like I can smell the little the little natural wood fire burning from all the way up here. So I just went over to the truck stop, took a little walk, got myself something to munch on, and use the restroom, and now we'll go back in. I forgot Arizona's mountain time. They're weird because they don't do daylight savings time, so half the year they're the same time as us. When we're on daylight savings times, they stay on standard, but then the other half of the year, when we're on standard, they're on mountain standard time. So I forgot Arizona just got an hour later. It just magically got an hour later as soon as I crossed that river right there. So anyway, I'm gonna be quiet because people are sleeping. I'm gonna tuck in and do well, I gotta close out the video. I'll see you guys inside the truck. We'll close out the video inside the truck. There's a Hueso just over here in the dark, hiding out. All right, that's it for this video. I did want to just kind of, I know I told you guys that this load pays $14.65 to go from Riverside over to Phoenix. It's like 300 miles. So it comes out to like $4.74 per mile. We'll see what the actual mileage ends up being when I get there, but it should be somewhere in that vicinity, over $4.50 a mile. Let's just call it that. So so that's kind of cool, man. This staying out over the weekend. I actually have some loads. You know, I booked them early, and you know, got everything booked up. Everything's booking up, except for my back hauls for late next week. But I mean, come on, I got all next week to worry about. You know, what I'm gonna book on Friday. So everything else, we're ready to rock and roll, man. Next week's gonna be busy. And yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. So, oh, this truck's coming over here. He's gonna try and find somewhere else to squeeze in. Oh, he's got another. He's gonna find himself a spot right there next to that camper. All right. Anyway, all right. Love you guys. Peace out. See you on the next load. Well, not the next load. It'll still be this load, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. And you know, we'll make this delivery over to it's not Phoenix, it's Tullison. It's the Kroger distribution center. It's gonna take forever and whatever. It's cool. I mean, I don't know. It's not cool, but what are you gonna do? I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna hit that detention button on the Uber app is what I'm gonna do. Get even more money for this. Instead of $14.65, we're gonna get that number to go higher. So, all right, I'm rambling. Love you guys. Peace out. I gotta go. I gotta eat a little nibble on something and then go to sleep because I'm tired. Time to go memes. All right, peace.